Kid Craddock in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kelly Raspberry, and this is your Showbiz Top 5 for Big Al's birthday. It's Wednesday, December the 19th. It's also my friend Linda's birthday, but I don't think she ever watches the Showbiz Top 5. Anyway, Tyra Banks decided to move her show from LA to New York, mainly because she wanted to be closer to her boyfriend. And who wouldn't make that gigantic move for love? But she also managed to negotiate herself a $30 million contract in the process. So all of her employees are thinking, you know what, we've uprooted our lives, our families, our whole being to go with Tyra to be part of this show in New York. So they're thinking when Christmas comes around, we're going to get the hook up. Well, they were a little bit disappointed. So they did have a Christmas party thrown at this dive bar on the Lower East Side. Of course, they're probably all thinking, oh, that's cute, little fun, trashy hanging with the low life kind of thing to do. Well, they get there, there's no food, just a bunch of booze, and that's really okay with a lot of people, not mentioning any names. So anyway, Tyra pops in for a super skinny second. She's uber fabulous and says, okay, hi, bye, I gotta go to Italy. But in the meantime, I'll introduce you to the special guest, Santa Claus. Okay, now they're thinking this is it. This is when we're gonna get paid. So Santa opens up his sack and it's filled with nothing but greasy McDonald's cheeseburgers. That's it. And of course, everybody's thinking this can't be it. So they're ripping apart the cheeseburgers thinking maybe there's a gift card or something stuck in between all the cheese and meat. And no, it was just the cheeseburgers. They're like, that's it. We got our cheeseburgers, we got a bar full of free booze, let's have at it. And they drank themselves into oblivion. It got really ugly, there was fighting in the streets, an ambulance had to be called. That goes down as Christmas party of the year in my book. All right, American Idol Fantasia is rumored to be pregnant. Her reps aren't commenting, but the daddy-to-be is said to be rapper from Atlanta, Young Dro? I don't know Young Dro, but anyway. She did miss close to 50 performances of The Color Purple towards the end of her run. She's now concluded that on Broadway. Maybe it had something to do with morning sickness, I don't know. But she does have a 6-year-old daughter from a previous relationship. Now, Amy Winehouse was arrested in London yesterday. She went down to the police station to turn herself voluntarily in for questioning in her husband's bribery case. He's accused of beating some guy up and then trying to pay him off, give him like hundreds of thousands of dollars and a wonderful beach vacation, so he wouldn't testify against him. So he's in jail waiting to go to trial on that. And police think that Amy might have had a little something to do with that bribery case. So she was arrested, and she's also free on bond right now. I don't know why her husband's not free on bond, but he's still sitting in jail. The custody fight between Britney Spears and Kevin Federline will continue into 2008. Now, their attorneys, not Kevin and Britney, they met behind closed doors with the judge yesterday for about an hour and a half. And at the end of their meeting, they decided we're just going to leave things as they are for now. Kevin has primary custody. Britney has supervised visitation a couple times a week. Now, they are going to revisit the situation in February. It was supposed to be January. They bumped that back. And also, Britney has another date to be deposed in Kevin Federline's attorney's office, but they're not going to tell the paparazzi about that one, or the press about it, because of the paparazzi will just be tailing her a lot that day, and she'll get another panic attack or whatever. And then finally, the biggest news breaking was that Jamie Lynn Spears, 16 years old and 12 weeks pregnant. And the daddy is Casey Aldridge. That's her boyfriend. He is 19. Now, she says she's known, well, pretty much from the beginning. She did a at-home pregnancy test that came positive. She went to see the doctor. He confirmed she's pregnant. So then she sat on the news for a couple weeks and then told her mom right at Thanksgiving. The only person they didn't tell would be Britney Spears. So she had to find out about it yesterday when the paparazzi are hitting her up with all these questions about the OK Magazine article. And Britney is dumbfounded. She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so they said behind the scenes she was really frantic, trying to get an advance copy of it before it hit the newsstand so she would know what's going on. In the meantime, Jamie Lynn stars in Zoe 1-on-1, which is on Nickelodeon. What's up with that? She's supposed to be this role model for these young kids. Well, Nickelodeon's issued a very, neutral statement. We support her at this difficult time, and it's, our concern is for her well-being. That girl is so fired, it's not even funny. Now, the perfect way to end this for them is the ending of season 3 is January 4th, and Zoe has to make a decision. Do I stay in boarding school? Do I go in London? Well, of course, the logical thing to do would be to get rid of her. But the problem is they've already filmed the entire season 4. It's just sitting on the shelf waiting to go to air in February. So they can either scrap the whole season 4 and blow a lot of money, do a whole nother season, or I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think they would do that. Do you? Do you care? Do you even watch Zoe 101? I have never seen one episode of that. Maybe I should TiVo it. That's your Showbiz Top 5 for Big Al's birthday.